Hello Shenanigamers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. So I got a bit of bad news. The last few episodes for the series that I tried to record had some audio errors with the mic audio. However, some good news is that instead of trying to put those episodes out one at a time, I'm editing the highlights of those 3 episodes together into one big mega episode for all of you to enjoy. So, without further ado, let's get right into that. We started with the Book of Intuition on this quest to reduce our chance of getting surprised. It was our first medium mission. Firewood and camping. This quest involves camping, and camping requires firewood. Firewood is given automatically to you on appropriate quests. Camping gives heroes a chance to recuperate while in the dungeon. When you are wounded or stressed and wish to camp, right-click on the firewood in your inventory. We loaded up on double the supplies for most of our supply items. We didn't quite double up on torches, because we had Goel with us. Since Goel had Inspiring Cry, as well as Bulwark of Faith, and could up the torch themselves, I figured that'd split the difference. So, with all the supplies we had, we made our way to the Weald.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
We got a scout right off the bat, and the map led up for the most part, with several branching paths. There was one room and one hallway leading to that room down from the starting room. Easy enough, but after seeing that it was only one curio, then one trap, then one obstacle, leading to a dead-end room I'd have to backtrack through the hallway to get out of, I figured the logical choice would be to go up instead. And that is exactly what I chose to do, and I am glad I did. It was rewarded by giving me another unburned torch.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
We had a few close calls in there. Goel ended up on death's door for a bit. Luckily, we had Mercia there to patch them up. We did find a new journal entry, though. Journal of Darius, Highwayman, 4 of 6, Day 7. We tangled with some unruly louts. Raven called them cultists. They were ferocious, but clumsy. Eventually, we made it to a point where we decided to set up camp.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Benefits of camping. Camping consists of 2 parts, meal phase and skill phase. During the meal phase, we choose how much they eat, which determines recovery. Make sure you have enough food. Skill phase allows you to spend rest points on different hero skills used for recuperation. We decided to use Goel's Zealous Vigil skill to prevent any nighttime ambushes while we were resting. We also used Crimson Faker's Pep Talk on Mercier, and Mercier's Pep Talk on Crimson Faker. We also used Triage from Mercier to heal up Ditton, Crimson Faker, and Goel. We didn't have any other skills we could use, but we had 15% less stress for 4 battles on Crimson Faker and Mercier. So, with that done, and nothing else we could really do on that rest, we decided to rest.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We eventually managed to get this quest completed.
Paths and roads bring soldiers and supplies. Let them arrive unharried.
We get a nice collection of heirlooms and a large sum of coin from that mission. We ended up spending some of it later on. But we did get experience for everyone involved, of course. Didn't got up to Resolve level 2, Crimson Fakir got up to level 1, and Goel was almost at level 2 by the end of it. And Bitten wound up getting the slow draw quirk.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
On the stagecoach, we found the Jester, Hamaj. Or as they would soon come to be known, the Big Shabam. We brought the antiquarian next. We were low on funds, so we went to the ruins to get some money with the antiquarian, Hashet. We also wanted that healing armlet for the leper, for the plus 20% healing received. Alpha's Salinity skill, and other skills and other heroes we had, could make great use of that. We got our kit, and we made our way to the ruins.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
A lot of things happened in there. We got surprised.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
And then we made the mistake of trying to fight in the dark, enticed by the increased loot that the fight would get us. Everyone had to fight tooth and nail, trying to keep everyone else alive. In the end, it wasn't enough.
More dust, more ashes, more disappointment.
Discretion is the better part of valor. The first of many heroes have given their all in service to you. You have the option of retreating from combat and abandoning this quest to save the others, or press onward. The choice is yours. This is the tutorial. Retreat is unavailable. Hatchet became courageous in spite of this death, trying to avenge their fallen comrades so that they did not die in vain. But as hard as they tried to save them, it wasn't enough to save them.
Unforeseen.
And Gaveston followed soon
Unforgiving.
after. We did manage to get quite a sum on the way out, and we succeeded in that mission. However, Wrathgiver and Gaveston were the first to fall among the dead. Shaban wound up with the scattering quirk.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Cornerstones. The resurrection of our ramshackle hamlet has turned brave artisans and merchants who see potential in the vacant lots surrounding the town square. One blueprint awarded. District buildings. The hamlet is growing and news of your presence is emboldening craftsmen to return. You may now construct all new buildings. They are expensive, but provide unique bonuses that may help you in your endeavors to cleanse the estate. So, following the death of some of our heroes, we gained access to these. District currencies. Most district buildings require blueprints and heirlooms to build. Blueprints are dropped when bosses are killed. Color of Madness districts require shard, which are earned in the farmstead. The mill is unique in that it requires memories. Memories are mostly dropped in the Endless Harvest quest by killing the Sleeper. Note, to gain access to all district buildings, you must purchase the Crimson Court DLC and the Color of Madness DLC. As I possess all the DLC for this game, that won't be any kind of a problem. So now, on top of everything else, we also have the districts. And as you can see, there are a lot of buildings, and they require a lot of resources. However, Gaveston and Rathgeber would be remembered as our first fallen. But as fate would have it, awaiting us on the stagecoach was another man-at-arms ready to take up the mantle.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
We also found a unique individual on the stagecoach there as well, Mortimer the Abomination.
Tortured and reclusive, this man is more dangerous than he seems.
Our last mission was in the warrens. After getting kitted out, we set out to get the job done. We found the journal again, the Journal of Darius, Highwayman 6 of 6, my end. I scrawled his victim of cruel fortune, who took me up on my wager, for I have lost my lucky coin, and I now lie helpless as my blood flows swiftly from my ruined body. My fingers are cold. There was no trap, nor raving cultist that sealed my fate. We were ambushed by strange, undulating shapes, two small entities that I cannot hope to describe, and a third, much larger beast. Poor Moira was crushed into a pulp as Tharian defended her. He soon lost his arm, and his wits left him. Shambler, Shambler, he kept shrieking as Raven yanked him to flee. I tried to play hero to buy them a few moments, blew away one of the smaller monsters, last shot, then smashed into the wall, the big one. Maybe they made it out. Maybe they did, Darius. Maybe they did. This mission was stressful, though. Everyone was getting stressed out.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
Zombie got afflicted.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Doi got afflicted. Mortimer got afflicted.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
Eventually we made it out, but with high stress.
A fresh irritant to some, a sanguine memory to me.
That's going to be it for this mega episode, Shenanigamers. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this or the other stuff we have on the channel. Leave a comment down below. It helps us out a lot. It really does. Also, leave a comment if you want to have a hero on this roster named after you. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.